Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joshua. That's nature for Saints fans and sports fans around the world. Whether you're a diehard Saints fan like myself, or you really love football, you love sports, I got your latest updates, discussion, debates, and analysis right here. So today I'm going to talk about Chris Olave, and I seen this question on Twitter, and somebody asked, is Chris Olave truly a number one wide receiver? And to me right now, it's kind of hard to say yes, and it's hard to say no, because I mean, he has the abilities, he has like what it takes to be a number one wide receiver, but he's just not doing, and he's not being put into position to do what number one wide receivers does. When I think of a number one wide receiver, I think of someone who you can count on to make a play, whether they're double covered, clouded over the top, anything. Like, you could put them in any position and they can succeed. You could put them in the position to make a play, and they're going to make a play. So when I think about number one wide receiver, I think of somebody who can be counted on and somebody who's reliable. And when I look at Chris Olave for this season, he hasn't been really any of those things to me. I'm gonna just keep it a $150. I mean, yes, some plays have been out of his control. Some passes have been pretty bad and pretty inaccurate. But at the end of the day, if you get your hands on the ball, number one wide receivers is going to make certain catches. Coming into today's game against the Bills, Chris Olave was the most targeted wide receiver in the NFL with 37 targets. I mean, that's the most in the league. And I mean, to only come down with prior to today's game with 23 receptions, that's not good enough for me. Today he left this game against the Bills with 3 receptions for 20 yards and 1 touchdown, and he had 1 drop pass. It's like pulling teeth with Chris Olave and trying to get him the ball and getting him to make plays. You're getting your targets, you're getting your shots. Yes, again, I want to say this. The passes hasn't been accurate. The passes hasn't been on point, and the ball placement has been pretty bad. But at the end of the day, number one wide receivers, they still find a way to make those grabs, and they find a way to make those plays. And Chris Olave just hasn't done that this season, man. Now, I do want to make this clear, and I want to make this completely transparent that this is not a knock to Chris Olave. This is not me being over critical about him. Like, this is me giving my constructive criticism. Like, I feel like Chris Olave is currently not a number one wide receiver, though he possesses all the tangibles to be a number one wide receiver. Just right now, that's not the case, and it's okay. It's still pretty early in the season. He can still find a way to change some things and become that guy, become that game changer. But right now, bro, I'm not seeing it. And I also seen somebody say like he's playing scared, and I understand that when you go through the medical conditions that Chris Olave has gone through with the concussions, that's tough to bounce back from. So if he is playing scared and he is playing a little bit timid, that's understandable. But again, if you want to be considered number one wide receiver and you want to get the $30 million contracts, got to step up when it matters the most, man.